Oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm boiling out here, man. I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm sweating. I just, my God, it's hot where I am. What's up, guys? AW here, Warrior. What's up? What's up with latest SmackDown for wrestling and sports stuff? Yeah, we're gonna talk wrestling. What the hell am I listening to? Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, Finbar's gonna join me, guys. Finbar. I said, oh yeah, 10 minutes. We're gonna talk wrestling tonight, baby. Yeah, Finbar, the ska sensation. Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't been on in a while. Well, actually, you see him in chat, but he's gonna join me in a bit, man. And while I wait for for him to come on, um, I have to go get my phone. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I have my phone with me this time. I forgot to get my phone. That's my mistake. But I'm back now, better than ever. Man, yeah, SmackDown is tonight, right, guys? Yeah, SmackDown's tonight. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's see. I want to check something briefly. I wait till Finbar comes on. That's a lot of votes. That's a lot of votes. Lots of votes. All right, we're gonna talk. Yeah, wrestling. Yep, that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what I was talking about until Finbar. I got. All right, yeah. Wait for the Finbar. All right, come on, Finbar. I know you're. Yeah, Finbar's always late. Always late. Never on time. Never on time. But we're gonna talk wrestling, and I want to talk with Finbar, so I'm gonna wait for Finbar. My back goes. My back is ready, man. Oh. Very sweaty, my back. Oh yeah. We're very close to SmackDown tonight. We're very close to actually Bad Blood. Very close to Bad Blood. Okay? Come on, Finbar, buddy. Come on, Finbar. Man, because I don't really want to get started till he comes on, if he does come on. I mean, yeah, I pretty much put his YouTube name in the title, so I assume he would come on. And nobody's in the chat that I recognize. That's okay. It is early in the afternoon. I don't expect to be very active. All right. I don't. He asked me what time now. Now. And nobody's in the fucking chat. But yeah, if I was to doing this stream, definitely my thumbnail would be that Jey Uso winning IC title for It's All About Wrestling next Monday. That would definitely be my thumbnail, 100%. That you all know. He got cut off guard. He called me an MF, motherfucker. Oh man. We'll see, man. We'll see. He's coming, guys. He's coming. Don't worry, Phil. We're not starting until you come, all right? We're not starting right away until you come. He's coming as fast as he can. All right. I don't see you, Cynic. I don't see you. Oh, there we go. Oh,
You should have just started, man.
yeah, I don't have time to do it later tonight. That's just before SmackDown.
You're breaking my balls, Aaron.
Hey,
I don't have long either. I've got about an hour, maybe less.
Yeah, I'm not doing this a long stream either, man. Don't worry about it. An hour is good for me, man.
Okay.
That's usually how we talk about wrestling. Usually an hour to a little bit over, right? So.
And I apologise for any noise in the background. It's quite active here at the moment, so I'll try and mute it.
It's all right. How are you, man?
I'm okay. Okay, I can't complain. Okay. How are you?
I'm good. Sweating my ass off. I was just outside. I came back like 10, 20 minutes ago. Hot.
But it's daytime for you. It's nighttime for me. It's cold here.
I think Canada might be. I think Canada's hotter than England, the UK. Because you get
the part you're in, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, Toronto, Ontario, yeah, it get very, very hot.
Yeah,
like very hot. Yeah. How's the mouth? Oh, I just asked you that. I wanted to call you the mouth of Scotland. Mouth for the South, Jimmy Hart.
Wait, you're more south than me. Ontario, right?
Yeah, Ontario. Yeah, that is southern than Scotland.
Yeah, you're more south than I am.
That's true. Yeah. What's your winter like?
Which part, if you don't mind doxing yourself? Which?
Oh,
city?
everybody knows. People know my streams. I live in the Toronto area.
I
don't think it's a doxing, but Toronto's a big area.
All right, yeah, you really are south. You're like level with New York almost.
New York is about
not really.
10-hour drive, hour and a half flight. Yeah.
Yeah, you're way south of me.
New York gets really, really hot too in the summer, man. I've been there in the summer. It gets really, really hot there too.
We are like maybe 7 degrees less than that at the moment, Celsius.
Oh no. Yeah, we do Celsius. Yeah, you guys do Celsius like us here. We're 23 Celsius right now. And it's a fall weather, man.
It's tropical for me.
No. Wall was Ontario, California.
It was. Yeah,
there's
that confused me as well.
Ontario.
Yeah, that confused me because when he said Ontario, no, who was it?
There's like a little town in California. I think it might be near Los Angeles or something. It's called Ontario.
The first one that mentioned it was not the first one I mentioned it. The first one that I caught was Gunther.
Yeah,
and he went right here in Ontario. What was it, California?
Yeah.
Ontario, California. I went, he's fucking idiot. Doesn't know where Ontario is. Like I thought he'd fucked up.
No, but there is because you wouldn't. Because there's no town in Ontario called Ontario, Canada. We call it Toronto, California, Canada simply. No, we're not. I think about actually.
Yeah, you're right there, Red.
Here's the difference between California Canadians and Canadian and Eastern people, U.S. and Canada compared to California. Californians, especially LA people, they're fake. They're fake. Eastern people are part of the U.S. like Philadelphia, New York, Boston. They're real because they're not afraid to tell you what they feel. LA people are not like that. LA people are like, they're really fake to your face.
It's all the same to me, man. Canada, USA, same country. Really.
You know nothing about Canada, Red. Trust me.
No. Never visited. I don't know.
I think he's going to Survivor. Let's talk, man. Okay.
Let's talk.
You caught Raw, right?
Caught Raw. Yeah. No, I don't really watch. I have it on in the background while I'm working. But I've heard it all.
People are celebrating Jey Uso win, right? Because he wanted to become new IC champion, Intercontinental champion. Yeah. And me, I'm like, I have no problem with him becoming Intercontinental champion, but it's the wrong guy who took the title off.
I heard there was heat on Braun.
For what?
That's why backstage heat, and that's why they took the title off him.
Well, that has to be the only reasonable explanation because Braun has, Braun, since he got caught up, they made this guy like a monster, right? Taking guys out, like taking out Ricochet, taking out other bigger superstars, not just in matches, but, and then he loses Sami Zayn, Money in the Bank, right? Beats Sami Zayn at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental champion, but then not even 2 months in, loses the title to Jey Uso, right? If you're trying to build this guy up to be a next big superstar, which I think he can be, because he does get an audience reaction. People do chant the Rick Steiner chant, woof woof woof.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I think he's done something wrong to have it taken off him. Because this is way too soon. It's not normal to be taken off you so soon when you're trying to build you up.
And I know there's some people in our DM group like on Wizards like, relax, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, no, it's not. Like
for Braun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be okay. What I think will happen is he'll probably win it back in the next, and then maybe not in the next pay-per-view, but the one after. I don't know what the one after is.
They're not having a match in the next pay-per-view unless they make one on Raw, a rematch. It's just that I think. Look, I don't think Braun should have had a Gunther one streak with the Intercontinental Championship, but longer than 2 months, right?
Yeah, but he also lost. Like, you don't remember when he challenged it for the first time? He lost the first
Yeah.
match, and then like bulldozed his way into a rematch, and
Fucking
then
Jey Uso, don't fucking do a spear, please. Get with your spear. It's horrible.
get rid of what?
Jey Uso spear. He should get rid of it. It's not a good spear. Small
That
guys should
wasn't
not do spears.
that wasn't his finish though. His finish is that splash, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, small guys should not do spears like that.
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing a spear at all because it's Roman's move.
What, like, yeah, it is Roman's move, and it makes Roman's spear like look. And Braun,
Roman's
it's also
spear
Braun
looks
Baker's
good.
move too. But Braun Baker's a freaking football player, and
Braun's
he's
spear is
jacked.
good.
I mean, a spear looks good for Braun Breaker because he has a good spear, Braun Breaker.
Too many fucking spears.
Oh my god! Like I have no problem. I mean, I have no problem with people doing spears, but I have a problem with the size of the person doing a spear.
Yeah, but I mean, Jay's 240, so it's not like he's not light.
I mean, Edge is probably like the one guy that is probably the closest you could say to Jey Uso in terms of weight, but Edge
Yeah,
even looks
Edge
a
is
little
about
bigger than Jey
240.
Uso, right? At least Edge is taller than Jey Uso.
You can, yeah, Red. You can be fast and do a spear, but you have to put a weight behind you as well for the impact. I know it's
Yeah.
fake, right? But
the thing is,
to be
I know
believable,
Jey Uso played football. Jey Uso did play football, but a lot of guys who do the spear did football, right? Like
Yeah.
Roman, Goldberg, Braun. Obviously, I don't think Edge did, but like, I'm not sure it's Sturgeon. It's just that some spears by superstars look good, and some don't look good. Then Jey Uso's spear does not look good. Braun Breaker's looks good. Roman
Yeah.
looks good. Edge looks good. Even Rhino. Rhino's very underrated because he's not one of those big stars, right? But Rhino has a great gore. His gore is amazing. Right?
Yeah.
Like
And back in the day as well, when he was there, I think
yeah,
he was the only one doing it. There's too many people doing it now.
yeah.
Or,
Rhino
Edge
was the
doing it as
first
well,
to
though.
use it in Goldberg, right? Like I think if Rhino came in ECW before Goldberg showed up in WCW, I'm not exactly sure what the timeline was, but
No, I mean in WWE.
yeah,
When Rhino showed up, there was no Goldberg there at the time.
no.
But I
When we
don't know if
came in-
Edge was using it. I think Edge was using something else.
No, Edge
Could be wrong.
had another finisher, but then he transitioned to the spear later
Yeah,
on.
he did. Yeah, he transitioned to spear when he went singles. I'm sure.
Oh, I think he used the spear in the tag team a couple times. When he speared Jeff Hardy, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't a finisher though, right? It was just
No, because he had to get the belts. But I think that took Jeff Hardy out of commission because that was off the ladder and he was hanging, man. Like there's no way he could get up from that.
Yeah.
If you're fast, you can make up for size. Yeah, but here's the thing: Braun Breaker has speed and size.
Yeah, I still think you got to have some weight.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like Spike Dudley spearing somebody? Like if he was really fast, especially a big guy, you wouldn't even be able to take him off his feet. It would be pointless.
Yeah. Look, Roman Reigns has.
Or fucking Hornswoggle spearing him in the balls. Or the kneecap.
Yeah. But I agree with you. It's because it's become such an overused move. Like even Charlotte uses a spear from time to time, and her spear is not good.
Yeah. She's not really. I don't think she's that slick, to be honest. I think she's overrated, Charlotte.
Oh, I guarantee you, when she comes back, they'll push her right to the top once again.
Yeah, no doubt.
Guarantee it. Right again. Oh yeah, Red. Definitely,
I'm just gonna bring her up because I don't remember.
People are like I'm not bashing Jey Uso. I'm just bashing like what WWE is on with Braun Breaker. I have no problem Jey Uso winning the IC title. He's over, so putting a title on him is great. But like Braun Breaker to me is a future champion, like world heavyweight champion.
What is it you think now that they've done this? So they're not. If he's got heat, right? They're not suspending him. They're keeping him on the show. They're just punishing him by taking the title off him.
Are they trying to make
What
him
is
more
it you
angry,
think they
pissed
do
off?
with him now? You think he just goes back to that?
Are they going to try to
IC
mellow him out because ever since he got caught, he's so cocky, so arrogant, he thinks he's better than everybody. This is the way for him. He's going to mellow out. They're going to turn a babyface. What?
Nah, he's not turning babyface anytime soon.
No,
He's
they
got
don't.
too many.
Raw has too many baby faces.
Yeah.
Their heel side is not that strong. You got like Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Gunther. That's it.
No,
And Drew
they've
McIntyre.
got Drew McIntyre. Yeah.
Yeah. On the
But
face side, you got
he's tied up, right? So see, Drew, you have to take him
yeah.
out of the equation because he's going to be tied up with
On the
CM
face side, it's
Punk.
strong. It's strong. Damian Priest, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso. It's who else? Probably when Seth Rollins comes back, Braun Strowman, right? Like,
Yeah, they got to turn a few more people.
yeah. like I think Braun Breaker eventually will turn face because I think fans. I mean, you already see it. Fans love Braun Breaker already, and I think he will turn face because when you love a heel so much, they eventually become a baby face.
I don't think it matters too much that they've got an overabundance of faces. Well, there's a heel
Don't
champion,
the
right?
only certain guys you could see never turn. There's only one guy right now I can 100% say I can never see turn baby face, and that's Gunther. Gunther should never be a baby face.
Nah, he wouldn't suit it.
No.
But then I said that the very little I saw of MJF. I thought this guy's a prick. They'll never be able to turn
And
him
it
face.
worked with him as a baby face
Yeah,
for a
they
little
did.
bit. It did. It did. I
So I
mean,
suppose you could
look.
turn
In the
anybody.
Attitude Era, The Rock was a prick as a babyface at times.
Yeah.
And people loved it, right? Because he never bashed the fans. You could be a babyface and be a prick as long as you don't bash the fans, right?
Well, he wasn't bashing the fans because they were trying to turn them face. He did bash the fans when he was in Nation of Domination.
Yeah, and Incorporation, but like
Yeah.
he would bash other babyface wrestlers though as a babyface.
Yeah, that's how you do it, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
That's-
get away with being like. I think the longer this thing with Cody goes on, they need to make Cody a bit more of a prick as well.
Did you feel that was more like a reality show segment? Like you
That
know,
was
reality
good.
shows are run. That felt like more like how reality show would run a segment.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about that because I wasn't on. But they showed it again, like a clipped
On
version
Raw,
of
yeah.
it for Raw. That was a fucking good segment, man.
It
I hope
was,
they
but
do
it felt
more
like
of
a
that.
reality
That's
show.
Triple H is all over that.
Oh yeah, like I like that. Cody was not. Cody was. Some people were saying, "Oh, that was such a heel promo from Cody." No. Cody was not being heel there. He was just being
No, he was
cautious.
being
of
real.
Roman Reigns.
It's what he would really say if it was real.
Yeah, they're not. They're not going to be friends.
No.
They're not going to trust each other, right? They have to trust each other, right? That's what they ask each other. I'll have your back if you have mine, right? Like Roman Reigns is not there to make friends. Same with Cody. Roman Reigns is there to focus on the bloodline, and Cody just happens to be involved. Right? Cody wanted to move away.
Yeah.
Right? And he did that in front of the football in the football stadium in Atlanta. Now I know what I think is going to happen. If you watch, you said you didn't watch you watched SmackDown.
I watched SmackDown, yeah.
The ending of SmackDown has me curious. You see Kevin Owens. What's going? Because like does Kevin Owens trust Cody? Because Cody's aligning himself with Roman, right? For his battle against the Bloodline. What does this do for Kevin Owens? Could he trust Cody? Well, I think Kevin Owens is going to turn heel.
Yeah, he will eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, because he should not be happy with his friend that he's been defending for a few months, right? Right since WrestleMania, they've been allies, right? Battling the Bloodline and such. He can't be happy with his friend and ally teaming up with the guy who's caused him hell for 4 years since basically the pandemic, right? When Roman and Kevin Owens, like, you can't be happy with that. I wouldn't be happy with that. You wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
The DM. I have to answer this. Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah,
I missed most of what you just said. I'm sorry, Adam.
What? I was just saying,
said.
like, Kevin Owens cannot be happy with the guy who he's been allied with since WrestleMania, taking on the Bloodline.
Like, this is what's happening with him. It's a slow turn, and it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think like they're doing that segment they did with Cody and Roman in the football stadium. It was football, right?
It was a football stadium, a college football stadium, yeah.
It's like they're never going to turn, or they shouldn't be trying to turn Roman full babyface. So he should always be like a bit pissed off that Cody's walking around with his title.
Yeah.
And then
he should.
But Cody's going to have. I think that I'm starting to think now that the what you call it, the War Games is going to be. It's not going to be Bloodline. It's going to be Team Roman and Cody with a couple other guys with Owens in there, and then the other Bloodline, right? And I think that's where Owens turns. in the
Some people
War
are saying,
Games.
"Oh, The Rock's going to show up at Bad Blood." I don't think The Rock's
No,
showing up at Bad
no,
Blood.
I don't see this. I think The Rock, and as silly as it is to say, because his age is going to get pushed to next WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like we might be heading for the third Roman Cody in a row.
I don't want to see that. I know Roman Brock has done it. I know Austin and Rock have done it. I know Triple H and Undertaker have done it. But do we really need a third time for this? Like, and they've already kind of pretty much sealed that. Oh, Cody and Rock will have a singles match at WrestleMania the day after last year's WrestleMania. They kind of made a deal or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think
Blood
Bloodline be
Judgment,
Judgment Day, Red.
no disrespect, but like
I don't know if you're kidding.
Bloodline would destroy the Judgment Day because they only have Finn Balor at Bloodline Judgment Day. Nobody else in that
Yeah,
group.
they're mid card now, man.
Yeah, JJ McDonough and Carlito, they're like goons, right? At least in the Bloodline, they're not. You're not like. I mean, yeah, the God are not Jacob Fat too, but like.
I know they're in quite a lot of danger of becoming mid card the more they lose the Bloodline, but they need to keep pushing them as main eventers just as well they're spinning the wheels. Especially if they've got ideas in their head about doing a main event with the Rock at Mania somewhere. They've got to make him the overarching bad guy, the overarching leader of that Bloodline.
Man.
In the background. Or he just comes in and takes control from Solo.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Get the fuck out! Get the hell out of here!
He's failed too many. He's come in and say you failed too many times. Give me the fucking red thing that you're wearing around your neck. That's mine now. It takes it from him.
I remember like some people actually thought The Rock thought that was real. Him being people thought he was like it was actually real. I'm like, dude, it's fake. It's not him being he's being a character. He's not that. It's not the real Dwayne Johnson.
He's not even really that convincing either. You can tell he's acting.
Oh yeah, I mean, Camacho.
Yeah, they are, but we're not talking. We're talking about like in reality, they're not. They're just goons, man.
But like the God, the thing is, the God like were major success in New Japan. I know a lot of WWE fans don't watch New Japan, but they were one of the major success in New Japan and one of the biggest factions out of WWE that people know, Bullet Club. And the Bullet Club were a pop culture. I want to say they're pop culture hit. They were in the wrestling world. They're the closest thing to they were the closest thing to something outside of WWE as a major hit. All right, like the closest thing. And look at all the people they spawned, like Kenny Omega. I mean, Cody Rhodes. Once he joined the Bullet Club New Japan, totally rebranded his character and became an American Nightmare. And yes, AEW helped him a bit for a little bit, and look where he is now. If he did not never left WWE, I guarantee you he would never be in this position. He would never be a champion.
Oh no, he did he walk or did he ask for his release or did he get fired? I can't remember.
Yeah, he asked for his release. I mean, Stardust he knew Stardust was a career-ending gimmick.
Yeah,
a gimmick you can't recover from.
And he wasn't even like. He must have done something wrong as well to get lumbered with that shit because that was really bad. But the fact that he went away and reinvented himself was really good.
They were inspired by the NWO. They were the Bullet Club.
Yeah, they were, but not anymore.
I don't even pay attention to Japan, and I don't really pay attention to Bullet Club because all the people I like the Bullet Club are gone.
Yeah, I haven't watched New Japan for a long time.
But
since just before AEW started.
I mean, their top stars are gone. Like Okada's gone.
Yeah,
Ospreay's gone. Jay Wright's gone. But made the Bullet Club cool is gone. To me, New Japan's boring. I mean, look, I watched New Japan for a little bit, but I always criticize the thing about New Japan is that I feel like the characters could be boring at times. Some of the people have no character. Some of the wrestlers. And they always wrestle each other. It's always like they wrestle each other. It's always the same people wrestling each other. New Japan.
I don't know about now because I haven't watched it, but back
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
even though it was really good. Because some of what I loved about New Japan is how, and I know it's pretty bad, but how strong it is. You know what I mean? They were dropping each other on their heads, for fuck's sake. At
But
the
the
end of
problem
matches,
is
they would have to get people out with ice packs to pad their necks out with
the
because how
one
many
criticism I
people
have of New Japan and AEW is that when guys are wrestling for 20, 30 minutes, and then they get to those points where hit me here in the chest or in the face, and they do that and they don't sell it. I'm like, guys, you've been wrestling 20, 30 minutes. You have to sell that. I'm sorry. In a real fight, you sell that.
Okada was good at that. Through his entire title reign,
And it's
he was
just
good at portraying this guy who he's been going for too
and
long. And he's
Okada.
starting to
I'm
break
gonna
down.
say this: Okada is overrated.
Not then he wasn't, Aaron.
Here they treat him like shit in AEW.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
don't know
the
they're doing in
Waymaker's a
AEW.
terrible finishing move.
Yeah, the clothesline's a bit shit, but
Yeah.
it was. So obviously I was a big fan of his matches against Kenny Omega because they went a long time, and
Oh yeah, that's some of the best.
the
Omega
conditioning of these two guys to go that long. But I just thought he was really, really slick in the ring, right? Or the outside of the clothesline,
The
which is
thing
a
is,
shitty
he's
finish.
slick in
I'll
the
give you
ring,
that.
but he doesn't have his own. He doesn't create his own moves. He does a tombstone. He does a clothesline.
There's not really many moves you can create nowadays, Aaron. Everything's been done.
That's true. He does have good elevation on his drop kicks, but like I like Naito more than Okada because I felt not. Yes, Okada sometimes dress. Sometimes when he came out in New Japan, you have like different color hair, trunks, and all, and that big like robe and stuff like that. But I always like Naito more because I thought Naito actually had better character, not just characterization, but I actually
Yeah, he
think
did
Naito
because
was better charisma and stuff. He had more charisma than Okada.
Because he was a bit more of a bad guy, Naito, but
Yeah, he's more rebellious. He's more rebellious. Naito.
yeah,
Even as a
I thought he
face,
was a
he was
bit.
like,
I just didn't like how chunky he was. He had that sort of Chris Jericho chunkiness to him. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And Tanahashi was good when he was able to move because he can't move with this.
Yeah,
thing.
he's way too old now. He was
Yeah,
too old at the time I was watching as well. I think Tanahashi was like
and I
about
should
should have been
love Will
retiring
Ospreay.
then.
Will Ospreay's so damn good. I'm bummed WWE was not able to get him because I think he's a main. If he went to WWE, he'd be a main event talent right now.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's never going to go, but he's been bad mouthing WWE. Ospreay back in New Japan was a junior heavyweight, and now he looks like he's beefed up.
Yeah, he beefed up because before it's because
He became
injury
IWGP
risk.
champion, right? He was
Injury
champion.
risk, right? Because he was and he still does all this stuff. He still does crazy stuff, but I think he says he beefed up so he gets sword punishment more, right?
He does a move called Cheeky Nando's. Do you know what that is?
Oh no,
you know that move?
no.
Cheeky Nando's.
And now they
You know
have
what
Ricochet
Nando's-
in AEW, and Ricochet is like, I mean, Ricochet is Ricochet, a guy who could do all this crazy stuff in the ring, but can't do anything else. He can't talk, can't sell a story. Like, I don't think it's gonna be much different between him and AEW and WWE, man. Like, yeah, he may get titles, but like, he's never gonna be world champion. I'm like Ricochet was an indie darling, right? New Japan, wherever he was an indie darling, even Lucha, but WWE exposed him for his promos and lack of personality.
Yeah, but Ricochet's walking away laughing, man, because he's got the chick, and he's with the ring announcer.
Yeah, and Braun Breaker killed him off WWE TV.
Braun Breaker should have also speared the ring announcer
Oh,
through a wall
oh.
just to rub it in him.
What was I gonna talk about?
Raw.
There's some WWE news today. There's WWE news for the past week.
The Vince McMahon thing. Did you watch it all?
Oh yeah, I watched it all Wednesday.
I didn't think there was much in there. That there wasn't.
None of it was the same stuff over every
Yeah.
every time WWE does documentaries, it's the same shit.
But that wasn't a WWE documentary. It was Netflix, but it was nothing new in there that we
Yeah,
didn't know already.
Nothing new. Exactly. Same thing over and over. I know it's Netflix, but if you see other documentaries, whether WWE made it or Dark Side of the Ring or stuff like that, it's always the same shit. Always the
And
same
they never
shit.
interviewed enough people either. They were interviewing.
No,
same
I'm
people
surprised.
The fuck is Tony Atlas doing? Like, do we really need to hear from him?
Where was they had like Hogan, right? Hogan, Tony Atlas, Eric Bischoff, Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was telling.
No, Bischoff and Heyman were there, but where was fucking JR and
JR.
Like John
What kind of
Laurinaitis and all the
AEW would
people I
allow
want
him?
to
Come
actually
on,
hear something
AEW would
from.
allow him. Where was the fucking Where's when we're talking NWO WCW? Where's fucking Kevin Nash, Ric Flair,
Yeah,
no, Buddy can't do Buddy. He's dead. Where was Can you imagine?
that'd be hard. Yeah.
Where- There's like I thought they interviewed more. I mean, they from the women's side they interviewed Randy Richter, right, and Trish Stratus, but no other women. No, they could. I mean, I know why Sable. Obviously, Sable. There's a reason why Sable, but like they couldn't interview like Terry Reynolds or like Lita or like I don't know, man. Like it was so. It's because this documentary came out longer. It took some time to get this documentary out because obviously the scandal with Vince,
Yeah,
all
you
that
can
shit.
tell. You can
Yeah,
tell as
yeah.
well because
This was not supposed to come out
Vince
this year. This was not supposed to come out this year.
Vince didn't have his villain mustache and his dyed
Yeah,
black
because
hair.
all the interviews was his interviews when he got on the dock was pre-scandal, right?
Yeah.
And once the scandal came out, they had to kind of edit it because it obviously the Vince stuff delayed this doc. They had to edit it, and they couldn't get him to. Actually, I think he declined.
Yeah, he declined. Well, once the news broke, and I think he resigned. I think he
Yeah.
declined to come back for it. That's what they were
Yeah,
saying. But it was nothing there. Like all that stuff was like stuff you'd heard in
I
Wrestling with
knew
Shadows,
about. Yeah, I know.
and,
Like,
and then like all the documentaries that were done on the trial.
What this documentary just like really exposes more how WWE wrestling is a cutthroat business, man. It's
Yeah. But it wasn't even exposing that because we knew that.
yeah, we knew that. But if you're just interested in Vince McMahon, if you're not a wrestling fan, and you turn that documentary on, and that's your first introduction to wrestling. I don't like that. That's the problem. Like, say you're just not a wrestling fan, but you know what? But you heard Vince McMahon. Click on his doc, and this is your first exposed to wrestling, even though that takes place in the 80s and 90s, whatever. Be like, nope. And wrestling is not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore.
Certainly not now.
No.
Not right now.
I mean, like,
Are you talking about Red and Aaron Cynic? Because I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know.
basic moves. Okay, so what? Do something creative. Dropkick. Anybody can do a dropkick and clothesline. Like a clothesline is the easiest move to do. Okay, like one of the easiest moves to do.
Well,
Basic.
JBL does a good one.
Oh yeah, the clothesline from hell is good. Yeah, but the Rainmaker is not a good finisher move because it's kind of weak if you ask me. It's a weak finisher. Like
Yeah, it is with him doing it. Yeah, he should have did something else. But
I'm
it
not
doesn't
saying
take
Okada's
away
not
from the
smooth in the
fact-
ring. He's smooth in the ring. It's just that it doesn't excite me. Drop kicks and clotheslines don't excite me.
No, but it's just it's the whole thing though. It's his conditioning and you know what I mean.
Okay, I'll
How
give you the conditioning, but like Seth
the
Rollins,
guy can go.
Seth
you know,
Rollins could go as much as Okada and has a better move set than Okada. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not willing to get dropped on his fucking head like Okada is.
Okada's yeah, Japan, but it's stupid to get dropped on your head, man. You get concussed and stuff. Like, yeah. The problem we have with Japan is in AEW is like that. When you like Finbar, like I said 20 minutes ago, 20 to 30 minutes into the match, you're all tired, you're all beat up, and then you know how they do those punches back and forth. They don't sell each other. They don't sell them. I'm like, in a real fight, I'm sorry, you'll sell that. No, you won't sell that because you actually be knocked down. Especially after
There was quite a lot of that going on in New Japan. Where
yeah, and you know how they say, people say New Japan is more real than WWE. I'm like, no, man, no. In WWE they sell more.
Yeah,
They make it
there's
more.
quite a lot of no sales in New Japan.
Yeah, and to me that makes it look more fake. Because I'm sorry, like if you're in New Japan matches go very very long, right? Usually, right? And I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you're getting punched, if you're doing those bunches back and forth with each other, they come on, punch me, and they punch you, and then the other guy tells you punch me, and you don't sell it after 20 to 40 minute matches. I'm like, sorry, that's not believable.
What was the guy's name again? The one that retired because he had like a head injury or he had like a stroke or something. But then he came back and he's in AEW now. Do you remember his name? I can't remember his name. I think he retired after a match with Okada. I could be wrong about that. I forget his name.
Shibata?
But he was notorious for not selling.
Was that Shibata?
Shibata, yeah.
He's back now. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
back now, yeah.
He had a major injury that should have been.
Yeah, he was fucked up, man. He was like feeling the effects of it right after the match he'd had as well. Like you could see him walking out the arena and looked like he did a stroke. Like one side of his body was like paralyzed. Yeah, he
I
was
mean, yeah,
fucked
it's
up
not the
after
first
that.
time. It's like that. Could, I mean, Owen Hart died in the ring. There's this guy. I think in a Mexican a couple years
Yeah.
ago. A guy in Mexico died
During a Mysterio match, yeah.
Yeah. He got 619.
Yeah, he didn't sell the 619 because he was dead. Remember?
Yeah.
Just have a laugh. Just laughing.
No, I know.
Too soon.
But it's funny though. I mean, Okada and AEW, they're making him like a joke. Like,
I don't know because I haven't watched it, so I don't really know. But I do know he's kind of like languishing in the mid card, and he shouldn't be there. When Omega gets back, I don't know how far away Omega is, but when he gets back,
he could
he
be a
should
while, man. It's almost been a year, almost
yeah,
a year.
He's not getting any younger either. He's going to be near the end of his time, I think. It's a shame because there needs to be one more Okada. There needs to be one more Okada Omega match.
And now NXT, they got Stephanie Van Kier. All of a sudden, her debut. She had to get involved with Julia and Roxanne Perez. I'm sorry.
Has she debuted?
Who?
Stephanie Vakir. She debuted.
Yeah, on NXT.
She did already.
Yeah, that's this past Tuesday.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right, I got to check that out. It's too much wrestling, man.
I'm sorry, but Roxanne Perez looks. I'm sorry. Cynic is not here, but
sorry,
Cynic. Watch this.
He is here.
I'm sorry, Cynic. She does look like a kid. I'm sorry. She does.
It's not that she looks like a kid. It's just she's too fucking small to be a world champion.
I know. And the thing is, I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, but Alexa Bliss is small." But Alexa Bliss can talk.
No, I never bought Alexa Bliss as a champion either.
But she could. Liv Morgan is. They're gonna say Liv Morgan is small, but Liv Morgan is actually good.
Same. Nah. Like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair are big, right? They'd fuck people up, like legitimately.
I think Rhea Ripley for sure. Rhea Ripley. Like, I don't know if Charlotte Flair could be up. I mean, like.
No, but she's just bigger, so she would be able to take them. And then like Nia Jax would crush them. And
Jax was
her visa issue must have been resolved, Red, if she's debuted. I didn't even know she had.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out. Because that's filmed in Florida,
ending,
right?
Yeah. At the ending, I'm like, oh god, does that mean Julia's not going to win the title?
No, I hope she does, and then it's just a feud between those two. And I hope they hotshot it back and forth for a bit.
Yeah, and people are gonna say, oh, Julia should have a year-long reign like Asuka. And like, yeah, now Stephanie Vakir's there.
That's not happening. Not anymore. I think that happened with Asuka when.
Oh, what do you think of this, Finbar? SummerSlam's going 2 nights next year.
Yeah, I heard that.
So they're trying to make it. I mean, they're trying to make it more like WrestleMania, right?
I mean, it used to be like that. It used to feel like a second WrestleMania, didn't it?
Well, yeah, it's the second biggest paper. I mean, people could say Royal Rumble is the second biggest paper.
Nah, it's SummerSlam is.
Yeah, SummerSlam is for sure. They're trying. Yeah. Where's it next year anyway? I forget what city it's in.
Which one? Mania?
SummerSlam. No, SummerSlam. I know where Mania is.
I don't know.
Where is it, Red? Where is WrestleMania? Is SummerSlam next year? Oh yeah, so NXT is changing their whole new logo for the debut for the CW debut next.
They're changing the logo.
Yeah. Yeah, for their new for when it goes to CW. This Tuesday, it's going to be on CW.
Right. It's New Jersey SummerSlam.
They're in New Jersey? Oh. Yeah. They're New Jersey. Oh, okay.
For a 2-night. They were advertising 2026's SummerSlam not long ago. It's 2 nights somewhere else, weren't they? Do you remember
that? Update on Natalia's stats. What the hell? Yeah, Natalia definitely resigned WWE. That's why she came back in WWE. What am I seeing this shit? Nobody cares. I know, I'm like, fuck. Nobody cares about Natalia, man. She should get her off my TV.
Brought her back.
Get her off my TV. Just make her a trainer. Just make her a trainer.
They brought her back when they were in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And Bret Hart was there.
Calgary,
Calgary. Whatever.
But she's like,
same fucking thing.
Yeah, but like, She gets no reaction. I was there SummerSlam in
She did there though, Aaron.
2019.
She got a reaction in Calgary.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
But I would have
people
made it a one and
people
done. I
think she
wouldn't have
gets
had
a big reaction wherever she goes to Canada. She doesn't. Is that necessarily true?
No, I don't imagine so. But that's her hometown though, right? Calgary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They should have had her in for that match and then never had her back again. Should put her back to doing what she was doing before. She was in NXT for a little while, right?
She should be a teacher at the Performance Center. She'd be great at that.
Yeah, if she's ready to finish, yeah. I don't know
Like-
if she's ready to give up yet though.
Oh, what's the please come to Toronto, baby. Come to Toronto for the holiday tour. Oh fuck, you're not coming to Toronto?
Who, Natalia?
Fuck you, WWE. They announced their holiday tour for WWE. But they're not coming to Toronto. Fuck you, man. You usually do come to Toronto. You usually do. Fuck, man. I've
They'll get
been
back
there.
to
I've
you.
been there.
Don't worry.
I've been. Huh?
They'll come back to you. Don't worry.
Of course. I mean, Toronto's one of the biggest WWE markets of all time, right? Like Canada, like. But I mean, that's where I went to holiday tour that's where I met Sasha Banks. Well, I didn't technically meet her, right? I was saying, like, I was right beside the railing, right? I was the first seat beside the railing in my row, and the kids behind me got her attention. She was a heel, so she was kind of being a bitch to her because she was playing a character, bitch to them playing a character, and I'm like, oh, you pissed her off, man.
Nah, she is a bitch.
She kind of is. I heard things that she could be a bitch. Yeah, she is. Like, she's not exactly the nicest person. That's true. And I remember touching on when Braun Strowman after this match, I think it was a tag team match. It's going back up the ramp. I managed to get a tap his arm. Oh my god, I got sweat all over my hand. I'm like, oh fuck, Braun Strowman sweat.
And you never washed that hand again, did you?
I went to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom, so don't worry, I had washed the hand.
After you'd wiped Braun Strowman's sweat on your cock.
I got a high five up Alexa Bliss though.
After you touched Braun Strowman's sweaty arm. Yeah. But they're all right. They were.
Oh, Roman Reigns! It was a great show because it was the main event was Roman Reigns. You know, Roman Reigns had a terrible feud with Baron Corbin at the time. Remember that?
When was this?
Late 2019. He had that
19?
terrible feud.
I don't think I was watching in 19.
Okay.
I don't remember
So yeah, he
any
was
of
in a
it.
feud with Baron Corbin, right? At the time, it was a bad feud. Nobody liked it. It was.
No
You
wonder I
know,
wasn't watching it.
do you know about the dog food stuff?
Yeah, I know stuff that
Yeah, it
was
was part of
happening,
that
but
feud.
I wasn't watching.
That was part of the feud. But but I think the dog food happened after. I think that happened in the New Year, 2020. But the main event, that live event I went to, was Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns in a street fight, a Toronto street fight, right?
Is that the one where they poured dog food on him?
No. It was a live event. It wasn't SmackDown.
Right.
It's a live event. So they went up the ramp, right? They went to my area. The same kids that pissed off Sasha Banks. They mentioned, right? He told the kids to move back, and I moved back too because he threw Baron Corbin into the barricade where my row and the kids' row were, too. So I moved back. I don't know. Oh, and there was one time in 2017 I went to a live event. I was staying behind the security. No, not behind the security guard, but the security guard was to the side of me. Obviously I was behind the barricade. He was in front. He was behind the side. He was the side of me, and I was just, I was bored. I was chatting with the security guard. I'm like, you're gonna tell us if they end up coming, if the wrestlers end up coming and they wrestle up here, right? Like, it's say like, they go, how they say they go to the back. They end up wrestling in the back, like a no DQ match. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, we'll warn you guys.
Well, how the fuck would they know what in advance?
They know, they get advancement. Yeah, they get advance. And
right. So for that particular spot, yeah. So they know not to.
And that's it. I'll tell you a
in the
story.
way.
You know the Goldberg, when Goldberg returned to face Brock Lesnar at Toronto, that same security guard was backstage escorting Goldberg.
Right. Is this the one where he squashed him?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I got some great wrestling stories, man. And I kind of met John Cena back in 2014. Not technically, he didn't say anything to me. I didn't get his autograph, but we did see him come out of the arena to his tour bus. I'm like, he's the only one to get the bus, and everybody else to get a rental car.
Same as that DM group. He doesn't talk to us.
Yeah, he doesn't nuts.
Get to see him.
Yeah, he's the only one that has his bus all for himself, and all the other wrestlers have to take a rental car.
Yeah, quite right. John Cena, man. We got to get through Raw, Aaron, because I got no time left.
Oh, what are we gonna do on Raw?
The one that stuck out was what do you call it? The fucking big guys, man. Braun and the other guy. What's the other
At
guy's
the
name?
beginning,
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, they're gonna have a not street fight, last man standing, last monster standing match. That's on Raw, right? Next week.
Oh my god, two beefy
That will
guys.
be good.
They're gonna
I hope they make that.
They're gonna break the ring again.
Yeah, I hope they make that the main event. And
I think they're gonna cause an earthquake.
I want them to break everything in the arena. Do you know how, like, when you played the WWE 2K game and you know things can be broken?
Yeah.
So you go around, you're not happy or satisfied with the match unless you break everything that's breakable.
I want
every turnbuckle removed, every set of stairs moved, every fucking lounge table
I
flattened.
seriously think they're gonna cause an earthquake.
I hope they do, man. I hope they smash the place to bits. They're going to have to, right? For all this stuff that's happened in the lead up to it, they can't not break everything now.
No.
But I think they've got to put Bronson Reed over.
Yeah, I mean, like, Bronson Reed took out Seth Rollins. I mean,
yeah,
you got to pick him over, man.
They've got to put him over Braun this time, and then just have him keep on coming out and squashing everybody. And
the thing is, Braun has kind of been reduced to a mid-card act.
Like, Braun has, yeah, but I don't think we need to. Shouldn't be concentrating on him because they may shelf him for a bit. Because I think what happens next is Bronson Reed flattens everybody, and then he takes the IC title off of Jay.
He flattens Jay so like a pancake.
Yeah. So I think that's what it'll eventually come to, is him taking the IC title off Jay also.
Oh, what do you think is gonna happen New Day, man?
I hope it's a Kofi turn, heel turn.
It's not gonna be Kofi.
Yeah, you don't think so, but I hope they do that so it's like,
oh, that's a slur.
Not what you thought was going to happen.
It's because Finbar, it's gonna be 10 years anniversary since they formed, right?
Yeah.
Very soon, I think next month or November. I think that's when the turn happens.
I hope it's Kofi though.
But like the thing is, Xavier Woods needs his push. Like Xavier Woods has always been good at letting Big E and Kofi go singles for a time being, right? Big E for the past few years and Kofi in 2019. So I feel like he's owned it. I mean, when they tried to make him a single star, they kind of buried him. They buried him with Roman Reigns, King of the Ring.
Yeah, but I think he would get a better push as a babyface rather than him being a heel. Because it would be, if he turned heel, it would be Kofi gets his own back eventually, and then Xavier Woods is buried.
I mean, the thing is, Kofi is a terrible. I don't think Kofi could be a good heel. That's the problem. I
never really thought he made a good world champion either.
No.
And it's that match where he lost to Brock in like 8 seconds or whatever it was, just showed how fucking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you think Kofi is going to beat Brock Lesnar? Come on. Like, even if a match was longer than 10 seconds.
I knew he wasn't, because when I was watching it not entirely legally, and there was a minute left on the video when I was watching it. So yeah, I knew what was going to happen. I just thought
when that match happened, there was like not a lot of time left on SmackDown. You're right.
Yeah,
it wasn't like.
I just think it's.
I remember that too.
It's unbelievable though for him to hold the world title. The only reason he did is because the fans were behind him, and the fans are fucking idiots. And I don't know why Vince listened to them sometimes. He listened to them when he shouldn't have.
The one guy of New Day before he became champion, you think would be champion in the group would have been Big E.
Yeah.
Right? Because he has the charisma and everything else, and he's big and he has the skills. He eventually did, but it kind of buried him too later on. Even was it Brock that took it off him? Well, who took it off Big E?
I don't know, because I can't really remember.
It wasn't a singles match, right? He wasn't like in the fatal something match.
Was it not Bobby Lashley or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure it went from like black guy to black guy for the first time ever. Like, and that's what happened. I can't remember. Could be wrong. Could be talking.
I think Bobby Lashley won the title It was Brock, because Bobby Lashley won the title from Brock at the Royal Rumble
Right.
when Roman cost Brock, right? And then Brock got the title back at Elimination Chamber when Bobby Lashley got a fake injury and had to be pulled out. Remember that?
I'm not sure if I was watching it.
2022, early 2022. I remember it was Royal
Yeah,
Rumble was yeah. So remember 2022 they had that special pay-per-view day one.
I wasn't watching in 22. That's because I don't remember that.
Okay, 2022. What happened was they had day one, right? First day of January. But Roman, it was supposed to be Roman versus Brock, but Roman got COVID, right? So Roman couldn't participate. So they decided to put Brock in the Fatal 4-way match to make it a Fatal 5-way match between Seth, Big E, and I forget the other two competitors. But Brock decided that they put Brock in there. So Brock won that match. So that's Big E didn't become champion, right? Big E lost the title. And in the World Rumble, Brock next challenger was Bobby Lashley, right? Brock was champion. Roman comes in because the ref was knocked out, stuff like that. Roman costs costs Roman Brock the title. So Bobby Lashley wins. The Elimination Chamber comes up, and I forget who it was. Oh yeah, Austin Theory was in that match, and Brock destroyed Austin Theory. But Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, I know Brock and Bobby is. I forget who the other two were, but I think Bobby Lashley suffered like a fake injury and he pulled from the match. So obviously it means there's going to be a new champion. And that new champion was Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Yeah. And then Brock lost the title at Roman WrestleMania, and when the Roman unified the both titles.
Brock did?
Yeah, Brock, remember? Yeah, at WrestleMania 2022, they unified both titles once Roman beat Brock.
Yeah, Roman unified them, not Brock.
Yeah, because he took the title from Brock, the one from Raw. Yeah.
See, Cynic, I'm not always wrong. I'm right sometimes.
Where's Cynic? I don't see
Telling
Cynic.
me I'm always wrong.
About what?
I don't fucking know.
Finn is always wrong. I don't see him. Why is he not popping up in the chat? Oh, there he is. I forgot to scroll down.
But we need to wrap it up, man. I'm getting hassled. Here. What's anything else on Raw? Anything else worth talking about? Because I don't think that was.
Drew McIntyre had a solo promo when CM Punk was not here. Kind of basically like last week when CM Punk had his promo and Drew wasn't there.
Waste of time.
Yeah, it was a waste of time.
Just get the fucking cell match, man. That's it. They're not going to do a lot in that cell. You know that, right? They're not going to do a lot of. There's not going to be a lot of bumps.
No. I don't know what else there is. I just know tonight we're going to have a SmackDown. We're going to have that fun at the dumpster match between Mitchell and Chelsea Green. It's going to be tonight. Dumpster. Oh, and Bayley and Naomi are going to battle for number one contendership against Nia Jax.
That's fucking, you know that's getting interfered with, and it's going to be a 3-way, right?
You think so? Yeah.
It's got to be, right? And then you've got, what's her name with the briefcase in the background?
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
I don't know what Cody. I think Roman Reigns is gonna be there tonight. I don't know what's they're setting up there. That's all I know. Like right now for SmackDown, I don't know what else is for SmackDown.
I don't like seeing any of the preview of stuff like that. I like to just watch it without knowing who's going to show up. Do you not?
Yeah.
You like knowing who's going to be there.
Yeah.
Like obviously they made matches the week before, like that. The women's match that you're talking about.
Which one?
The women's match. Is it Michin versus somebody?
Versus Chelsea Green in a dumpster match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like obviously they made that last week, but I preferred not to know like who's opening segment or who's main event. I'd prefer not to know. But they ruin it all the time.
I don't know. They might name it tonight. I don't know. Let me up to see the preview.
No, don't
Mitchin
do that.
versus Piper Niven. Oh, Mitchin's facing Piper Niven tonight.
Right, in a dumpster match. Is it a dumpster match? Is it?
So it's not. No. So it's not going to be a dumpster match.
I was going to say she's never lifting.
They're moving it. I guess they're moving the dumpster match.
Right.
Andrade
the only way you're going to get her into a dumpster is with a forklift truck.
No. I don't think it's gonna be. No, I don't think Mitchin versus Piper Niven's dumpster match. I think it's gonna be. I think next week will be Mitchin versus. Here. Wait a minute. Mitchin is set to battle Chelsea Green in a dumpster match. The current lineup looks as follows: Mitchell versus Piper Niven.
Right. Okay. So it doesn't make any sense, does it?
Oh no! So the dumpster match should be next week.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So she'll get
The
she'll
singles match.
battle Chelsea Green's partner Piper Niven tonight. Then the dumpster
Right.
match is next week, and then Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, 6th match, because they're having a series right now where Andrade leads.
Yeah, so what is that just turned into a best of 7 or what? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I guarantee you, it's gonna be best of 7, right? These series of WWE is so fucking rigged. You know it's gonna go 7.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like right at the beginning they went, right, we're gonna have a best of 7, you versus
No.
you. It was just like
With all due
they
respect
kept
to
on having
Andrade,
matches. They should just say like we're having a best of 7, and then they
Kurt
should have it
off
like 4-0. Do you know what I mean?
I think they need to make Carmelo Hayes win this best of 7. Carmelo Hayes, I mean,
Is he?
Andrade needs Super Carmelo Hayes over, man.
Yeah, is he down though? Carmelo Hayes is down at the moment, right?
Yeah. Well, let me
Yeah,
see.
of course he's gonna win.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a decider, a 7th match decider.
But yeah, and the bloodline is going to appear tonight with Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
And that's about it for SmackDown. And in a week from tomorrow is Bad Blood. And then I think 2 weeks is Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'll give him my predictions next week though for.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
We'll definitely do predictions.
Yeah.
For Bad Blood. There's only 5 matches on the card. I don't think before it really ended, I don't think you're gonna do Sami Zayn versus Gunther at Bad Blood. I don't think it's happening. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. No,
they've got to do it. They've got to do it. There's no world title match on that card. Then
Finbar. I think they might save it for the Saudi Arabia show.
I would probably be willing to put money on that they'll do the world title match with Sami Zayn and Gunther.
I think they're gonna save it for Saudi Arabia show. They're gonna make Sami Zayn their token.
No world championship match at Bad Blood. You sure?
Oh no.
That because the other one's a tag match, right? So
yeah, there is no world title on the line.
Nah, don't see it. I think it's happening at Bad Blood, and then it'll just be like another return match at Saudi Arabia. They could do it again.
Yeah,
like, it'll be a screwy finish, and you know what I mean.
Sami Zayn's not taking a title from Gunther either way.
No, he's not. But I mean, they'll probably have 2 matches on the way through.
Yeah, and the thing is with Jey Uso, I don't think he's getting involved with the bloodline, right? Because like,
I don't know if he is. I don't see. I thought maybe he was, like everybody probably did, but I don't. I think they might keep him away from it, at least for now.
But can we stop calling Jey Uso main event Jey Uso? He's an Intercontinental champion. Intercontinental champions are not main event people.
Man. He was in the main event of Raw, though.
I was, but when was the last time Intercontinental title match main event in a pay per view?
Well, it doesn't need to be a pay per view. It was the main event of Raw.
You know, but
they've got to have something before his name to differentiate him from his brother.
Well, his brother is
backstage.
Commission.
Uso.
Some people are like, we're gonna end it in 2 minutes, guys. But some people are saying when Rikishi was talking, Rikishi was not happy. They felt like, they put the title on because of Rikishi. What Rikishi said.
No, that was Jan and his conspiracy theories, man.
I'm like, Jan, dude, you think Rikishi is gonna read what you say? You know how many times celebrities, wrestlers,
get tweeted a day? The answer is yes. He does think that.
Everything? You think you see everything, Finbar?
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Some do.
With some random fucking guy.
There are some wrestlers that are very, very soft and will read tweets all the time and will block or sometimes reply. But like, I don't think Rikishi cares. He's old school, man. He's old school.
Yeah, the older guys don't care because they don't know how it works.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, Jenna, I was like, I'm trying to get a response. I'll be like, good luck, man.
He's not going to be mad about him winning. He's going to be mad about him losing it because he's going to lose it quite quick, I think. He's not holding on to it for long. Telling you, man, Bronson Reed's taking it from him. Right, I got to go because I got to go for a shit, Aaron. Let's wrap up, please.
I don't think you won't be around Monday, right? All right, take care, man.
I'm not available Monday. Frogman Friday tonight. They'll catch me there.
Yeah, take care, guys. We'll see you Monday, guys, where it's all about wrestling.
See ya.